So yesterday I caved in and I started watching my guilty pleasure reality show that I adore. And it's one where people go to meet other people without being able to see each other. You might know which show I'm talking about. And it made me think about so many stuff. One day at a time. So, what attracted me about the show was that it's a social experiment about how humans connect and which levels are more important to have a lasting relationship or one that actually works. So, just an FYI, the show isn't over yet. It's the last episode is going to air in 3 days. So I don't know if any of the couples are gonna stay together or not. Everything I say is just a conjecture or thoughts of mine that their human behavior made me divagate about. So, first things first, one of the contestants is literally Lady Gaga and Sienna Miller's offspring. I can't even begin to explain you how that can work, but she is exactly them fused together. And you have to go check it out. Shout out to Mother Monster and my fave, Sienny. I love y'alls. Okay, behavior. I ended up loving the people that I did not like at the beginning, that rubbed me the wrong way. That is always very unexpected and welcome. And I'll explain a little bit further because I think this is the core of the experiment, because they went there to not have expectations about how they are because of how they look. And I come here watching the show and make all of these assumptions of all of them. And then they literally show me how fucked up that is because I'm the one here proving that the show can actually work. Because these people met and liked each other and connected without that, in spite of that. So it really showed me that I can be very visual, and it's something I have to work on maybe. And I would not like to throw away a shot because of myself and my trauma being projected into what I expect and what I think should be given to me or what I should get out of a relationship with someone. They keep saying that this is the biggest decision of my life and blah blah blah. And I don't think it should be that way. I think the pressure should be off, and marriage should be about having a set of tools to make a relationship with one specific person work. And that's it, right? It's all about trying to make the love that two people have for each other survive and blossom and thrive. It shouldn't have to be so much pressure to be a certain way or another, or to fit anyone else's expectations of what a marriage should be. People shouldn't care about what others think, and that's what this actually makes me realize, that it's all about what you want and all about what makes you happy. Because if you find something that makes you happy, you're gonna be happy, and that's gonna be good for everyone. Another thing I realized, relationships with ultimatums never work. They never work. They never freaking work. One thing that I didn't like about the show was the music they use. I hate when directors are trying to persuade the audiences to feel a certain way, make it very purposefully angry or loving or hopeful or this or that. I feel like I want them to leave us be so we can get to our own conclusions about what I'm seeing is making me feel. Oh, one thing that really shook me was how amazing it is that the cover up that we put, the front that we put up when we meet others, and how can they come down once you meet someone that asks the right questions and listens to you answer them honestly. We're all so weird as humans. We're all so unique. And at the same time, we are all exactly the same in different circumstances, but trying to have the same outcome, which is happiness and joy and peace. So to close this chapter, because I opened it and it's going everywhere, and I'm gonna leave something for later. Another episode, we're gonna dive into marriage again. And who better to talk about marriage than a single person? Yes. Yes, thank you. So I want to share my predictions on who make it and who don't. My predictions are that Iana and Garrett say no, Mallory and Salvador say no, Deepti and Shak say yes, Danielle and Nick, against all odds, say yes, and Natalie and Shane, that are my favorite couple, say no. So do with that information whatever you want, and have a great night.